Well, exciting. I got a report from my brother about tracks of the Nkuhumas possibly crossing into Djuma, and it is the full Nkuhuma pride. 3, including their add-ons, the 3 mangy Mhangenis, 1 Talamati male, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there could be a few more. There's some more lying at the back there that I can't really see. So it looks to be that they've joined again. Oh, shame. Shame, look at this guy. Shame. I feel so bad for these guys. Now you see how he's scratching like that? Now that is an involuntary response to the mites, normally in and around the ears and the head. So when you see him doing that, he's not really scratching. That means he can feel the mites in his ears and stuff like that, like you do if you tickle the back of a dog and its leg starts going. So that is an involuntary response to the amount of the mites that are on that poor lion. Well, it is nice to have them all back. Ruben is wondering, why did the Avoca male only let the Mhangeni male eat and not the Nkuhumas? He did let the Nkuhumas eat. So Ruben, we found them when we were out on tracking team, and he did let them eat. But I think the Nkuhumas had moved off. They were fat enough. They didn't want any more of that buffalo. So they had moved off and weren't that interested in feeding. But he did actually, when we found them, all the Nkuhuma females that were there were eating, as well as the Avoca and the little Mhangeni male. Sorry guys, yeah, if you come on Zoe's Road, if you're coming from the south, we're probably about 800 meters from Junctions Philemon's. On the western side of the road. You can't miss us, right next to the road. Okay, sorry about that. He'd called about 12 times. So I thought might have to answer. Isn't this wonderful? So as I said, let's try to do a proper count here, Darby. So I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Nkuhumas. No, that's a Talamati. So we've got 7 Nkuhumas here, but there's another group of them. So if you see just to the right of that termite mound, under that little scraggly bush willow, so there's another group lying over there. And so it looks like there are more lions lying about here as well. Looking all reasonably well fed. So both sets of Nkuhumas, even once they were split, were actually feeding on buffalo in different places. Ildi says, where's the Talamati? That's the bigger male lying to the, there we go, that one there, Dave, at the back. That looked like the Talamati boy. Now, you must remember, I haven't been with these lions for a long time, so yeah, because I don't think the little Nkuhuma male doesn't have that much of a mane yet, eh? No, yeah, so that's the Talamati. So they've actually moved quite far from where, or both sets have moved quite far from where they were yesterday. Romit, oh, we can hear elephants feeding behind us as well. Oh, it's all happening here on Zoe's Road. Romit says, any news on the Avoca boys? They were in Buffelshoek last night. quite far to the north, near the Kruger boundary, as the last update I had on them. Oh, this is very good prospects for this evening. Although they are looking quite fat. There have been some buffalo herds around, and we all know how the Nkuhumas are partial to buffalo. I must say, it is always awesome to have them back on Djuma. Oh, Davy, let me just go forward a little bit. I've spotted something. Oh, of course. I think you still need to go forward. Is that David? Did you see what I was looking at? There, oh, where'd it go? There it is. A little bee eater as well. Yep. Off it went. Them very lazy looking lions. Oh, shame, boys. Shame. You can see how they're constantly trying to scratch. I think there actually might be another lion that I miscounted there. No, 7 here. And at least 8, 9. Nkuhumas, total 11, aren't they? Or 12? You remember, Dov? It's been so long since I've spent a lot of time with these lions. 11. So, in theory, we've got 7 here. There should be 4 over there. Should we go have a look if there are 4 over there? Just do a proper head count. On the other side of the termite area. The line dynamics here at the moment are absolutely fascinating. Lauren is asking, will all these males form a coalition? I don't know, Lauren. That's the amazing thing. No, we've only got 2 here. So, oh, Davy. Sometimes the girls don't like these young boys, the mangy ones. They often growl, maybe give them a smack. They seem to be tolerating them a little bit more now. You can see they're big-bodied boys. Well, he is in particular, but it just looks like a female because of that mange eating away. There we go. Not completely accepted into the pride yet. And so I say the dynamics at the moment are fascinating. And to be honest, we just don't know what's going to happen with these males. Ooh, she's very upset. Ah, there we go. You see, I noticed this when I only had half of the pride. Every time these Mhangeni boys got too close, the females would often move. I'll see some of them are quite hungry. That female at the back is just stood up. She's looking quite hungry. So as I say, we don't know what's going on with these dynamics at the moment, which makes it even more interesting. Will they form a coalition? Well, won't they? The fact that Avoca tolerated them was unbelievable. Interesting times with the lions of the Sabi Sands. Now, I'm definitely going to sit here for a bit longer, see how it plays out between these lions. At the moment, Tristan is yet again staring at the soil.
I am staring.